Okay, let's get started. I want to welcome everybody who's joining the replay, and if you're coming in, once I start, I'll just let you in and you can catch up. So welcome to the Power of a Cleanse. So this is a workshop about cleansing, obviously, and thanks for taking the time to join. All right, so today what we'll be covering is reasons why we may need to cleanse, how the body naturally detoxifies, signs your body's overloaded with toxins, what to eat on a cleanse, ways to enhance your cleanse, and if you stay till the end, I'll be sharing a special offer. So about me. So my name is Madison Jones. I am a naturopath. I'm based in regional Victoria. And I'm passionate about helping women with their PCOS symptoms. So think weight, energy, acne, period problems. And that's because I have experienced those same symptoms. And I practice online so I can see you anywhere within Australia. And I obviously see other patients and I can support with other things. But PCOS is one of my true passions. Okay, so what are toxins? So toxicity refers to the degree to which a substance is poisonous. If it interferes with the body's normal functioning, it's a toxin. So toxins can impact our health by interfering with our enzymes, blocking how our cells communicate with each other, increasing oxidation, mimicking hormones, and blocking nutrient absorption. Okay. Our toxic world. So never before in human history have our bodies been exposed to so many chemicals. Our lungs, skin, and digestive system come into contact with a huge amount of toxins every day. So when you're considering toxins, it's not just about the things that you're absorbing through your mouth, so through your food. It's the things that you can smell, and it's also through your touch. So anything you touch is then absorbed through your skin into your body and into your bloodstream. So some studies looking at the cord of blood of newborn babies found an average of 200 different chemicals. That's huge when you're considering that the baby's not even just born and they're already exposed to that much toxicity. So there's hidden toxins in our everyday life. Consider all the products you use at home. So what's in your cleaning products, in your skincare or your personal care products? What are you eating that's in your food, the air fresheners, the insect repellents, the sunscreens, and more. So the number of hidden chemicals in designer perfumes, this is an old graph, but I think it's still relevant. So if you can see at the top one, there's 24 different chemicals in American Eagle 77. Britney Spears Curious, I know that was a perfume that I used when I was in high school. That's got 17 different chemicals in it. And often these chemicals or, certain chemicals are covered by the term fragrance, and they don't actually tell you what's in there. The term fragrance just kind of encompasses anything, and you really don't know what is included in that fragrance. So signs that your body may have high toxicity levels include recurrent headaches, digestive disorders and food intolerances. So think constipation, bloating, diarrhea, things like that. Muscle aches and weaknesses, infertility, menstrual disorders, so irregular periods, painful periods, spotting, adverse reactions to or sensitivities to environmental chemicals, odors, and supplements, as in maybe you used to be okay with something and now your body's not handling it as well. So you come up with rashes when you touch something, but it used to be something that you could, use, not a problem. Allergies, chronic fatigue, depression, anxiety, mood swings, weight gain or difficulty losing fat. Also worth noting that our fat cells hold a lot of toxins in them. So once you're releasing fat, you're also releasing toxins within your body. Skin disorders like acne, eczema, and psoriasis, and poor short-term memory and concentration. Almost all disease processes are aggravated by exposure to toxins. So the following conditions often benefit from cleansing. So autoimmune diseases, allergies and asthma, fibromyalgia, inflammatory bowel disease, as well as IBS, endocrine system pathologies. So that's, your diabetes type 2, as well as metabolic disease that can come under there, and PCOS. And then reproductive disorders, chronic fatigue syndrome, multiple chemical sensitivities, so the same thing I referred to before, and atherosclerosis. Okay, so now I'm just going to go through a little bit about the detoxification system and the different elements of that and how that works. So number one is the digestive system. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you would have heard that all disease begins in the gut. Or, it's a common saying, and that includes the process of detoxification. Basically, anything that happens stems from your gut. So the microvilli in our gut help to filter out toxins. The better they do their job, the less our liver has to worry about it. The gut lining itself, when healthy, helps to keep toxins out of the bloodstream. Now, this refers to leaky gut as well. So your gut lining is meant to what we call tight junctions. So the cells are meant to be connected really tightly. So only little things that can get through, micro, nutrients and things like that can get through. But what happens is with a lot of inflammation and trauma, things like that, the junctions or the cells end up being gappy, which means particles that are bigger particles than can then get through to your bloodstream, and this causes an immune response because obviously the immune system is not recognizing those bigger particles because it's not what's supposed to get through, and so that causes your immune response, which then can cascade to other presentations and worsen other things because it's also causing an inflammatory response. And our beneficial bacteria also plays a role in protecting the gut from toxins. And likewise, infections of harmful bacteria can increase the body's toxicity. The liver. So our liver has more than 500 metabolic jobs. It takes toxic substances and metabolizes them into a non-toxic form that can be cleared from the body safely via our kidneys. So there are three phases of detoxification, and each phase needs to be functioning well in order for detoxification to happen. Phase 3 is obviously when it starts to get cleared and it can then go, it is safe enough to then exit the body through the kidneys. So if it can't safely reach phase 3, then the toxins are actually, in some cases, can become more toxic before they're cleared and better, if that makes sense. So you need all 3 phases to be working appropriately to be able to appropriately detoxify toxins. But these 3 phases rely on energy, protein, enzymes, and antioxidants to work. And the liver, obviously, it's a part of our detoxification system. So it looks at detoxifying toxins, but it's also where your body metabolizes your hormones, your medication, all the things. So it's really, really important. In our toxic world, it is easy to see how much harder the modern liver has to work, because obviously it's not used to the amount of toxins that we get through the environment. And then having additional toxins then puts a strain on the liver, making it then harder to metabolize things like our sex hormones, so our estrogen and our progesterone, which is then how you can have higher estrogens because the liver can't metabolize it properly, so that it ends up being recirculated, which is then how some issues can start. The third is our kidneys. So our kidneys filter all the blood in our body and are constantly working. In order to clear toxic substances, they need the right pH levels. So the body must be in a more alkaline state. If it's something that interests you, you can test your urinary pH levels. Then we have our lymphatic system. So the lymphatic system is made up of tissue that produces, stores, and transports white blood cells and includes a complex network of vessels, ducts, lymph nodes, the spleen, the thymus, the adenoids, and the tonsils. The main function of our lymphatic system is to cleanse toxins from our body by carrying waste from our tissues to our bloodstream and to support immune health. It is comparable to a toilet that automatically flushes. It collects all the waste from the cells in our body so that they don't accumulate and cause disease. And so often, if you've had a deep tissue massage, and you'll often hear be told to drink plenty of water, and you might feel a bit funny after the massage, and that's because it stimulated your lymphatic system. So there may have been toxins that were stored, and that stimulated that flow. So you've got toxins circulating your body, which is why sometimes you can feel a bit funny after a massage. And that's why it's really important to have lots of water to help with that process. And then the skin. So the skin's like a secondary detoxification system. So it's our largest organ of elimination, and it acts as a supplemental filter to the kidneys for removing waste from the blood. So when other organs are congested, the skin tries to push out toxins through the, sorry, that's an organ, an error. The toxins are pushed out through the skin. So if you're looking at things like eczema and rashes and acne, that's normally a sign that the normal detoxification pathway, so your liver, your kidneys, your digestive system, there's something going on there, and it's not able to properly expel the toxins or get rid of, the excess accumulation. So now it's the body's working even harder by bringing in the skin to try and eliminate some of those things. Which is why when you've got a skin issue, it often is deeper than just the skin. It is gut related. So the skin throws off about 1 kilo of toxic waste a day in the form of perspiration. So it's really important to sweat. We don't want to be stopping sweating. Overload. So you can see we already have highly advanced detoxification systems. And that's all well and good, but the problem is the body isn't designed for the amount of toxins we are currently encountering in our modern world. So our system becomes overloaded and can't keep up. And then upon this, stress also impacts your detox capacity. So high stress levels, as well as inflammation and fatigue, can reduce the capacity for your body your liver to detoxify. So it reduces phase 2 enzymes for fatigue, which rely on ATP, so that's our energy source. And then how to cleanse. So there are a million different cleanse or detox programs and products on the market. You would see them, advertised on Instagram and Facebook, and a lot of them are very gimmicky. Many of them are extreme and dangerous. But as a naturopath, I'm trained and experienced in guiding people through a safe, effective, and beneficial cleanse. I'll explain the elements of a good cleanse program now. So you want to reduce toxic exposure. So we start with your food. So you're wanting to include more clean, healthy, nourishing whole foods, and eliminate the packaged, processed, high sugar foods. Also try and limit coffee and alcohol. Alcohol is a definite no-no. If you're really hell-bent on having coffee, try and limit the consumption to no more than ideally 1 coffee a day. And I'm talking 1 shot, not 1 coffee with a double shot, like 1 coffee a day and no sugar in that. And make sure you're having that well before 3 o'clock. But ideally, if you could manage 2 weeks without coffee, you'd really probably see some benefits. We also try and avoid pesticide exposure and eat seasonally to ensure maximum level of nutrients. Then consider your cleaning products, skincare, makeup. So safer, low-tox products are preferred on a cleanse and beyond. Now, in a follow-up email, so the email with the replay for this, I will put a link to a website that you can search. You can search skincare products on it and cleaning products. I'm pretty sure. Definitely skincare, makeup. I'm not 100% sure about cleaning, but you can search and it gives you a rating. So you can see how toxic the products you are using are, and then you can look at alternatives. So it's a really helpful guide. When you go onto the website, it'll ask for a donation. You can just click off of it. You don't have to donate to get on the website, you just exit out. But it's a really helpful site and worth looking at. So then we want to improve your detox capacity, you want to look at improving your gut health. So, you want to improve your microbiome and reduce inflammation. So by reducing the inflammation, you're going to tighten those cells within the gut lining. So you're going to not have leak. It's going to reduce the leaky gut. Including things such as fermented food in your diet can help. We want to boost antioxidants to help the body detoxify. So these can be in the form of supplements or even foods like blueberries, as well as other fresh fruit and vegetables, and exercise. So that helps to move your lymph fluid and clear wastes. And if you're not a fan of big cardio exercise, gentle things like yoga, Pilates are still also really beneficial. It's just about getting your body moving. That's the important thing. Doesn't matter how you do it. And then we want to focus on elimination. So you need to be ensuring you're having a daily bowel movement. If you're not, we've got ways to help with this. So you need to have, ideally you should be passing a stool at least once a day, because that's how wastes are eliminated. And if you've got your stool sitting in your digestive tract for too long, the toxins and things are then actually reabsorbed into your system. So, and that can also be another reason for hormonal imbalances. So your body might be trying to eliminate hormones such as excess estrogen, which is what we see a lot in lots of reproductive issues. Is high estrogen can be a cause of heavy periods and period pain and high PMS, strong PMS and things like that. But so your body's expelled it, but then it's sitting in your stool, and because you've not gone frequently enough, it's then reabsorbed into your system. So that's part of the issue. And sweat it out. So our skin is another part of our body's detoxification system, as I mentioned before. So having saunas, contrast showers, or even sweating with exercise can help clear toxins. And de-stress. So remember, stress can impact liver enzymes and so impact your capacity to detoxify. So it's really important to try and de-stress and look at ways to better manage your stress. Because obviously it's not, or we can't always just eliminate the stresses in our lives, but we can look at ways to cope with them better and not be so overwhelmed. Okay, so now I'm sharing my offer. So join the PCOS Reset Cleanse program with me. So we'll look at clearing toxins, increasing energy, losing weight, and improving your health. And you'll be fully supported the whole time. So what's included? So you get a complete cleanse complete cleanse guide. So that's with the daily protocol. So you know exactly what to eat, drink, and do each day. There's meal plans and recipes to make simple and delicious food, and there's a shopping list. Sorry, that's an error. Daily support emails and challenges from me to keep you inspired, accountable, and to try and make it a bit fun. It's also the private Facebook community for extra support, daily inspiration, and live question and answer sessions, and bonus cleanse smoothie recipe book. So this cleanse kicks off on the 9th of January and is 2 weeks in duration, and I'll be doing it along with you. So I'm going to be participating in this as well. So the 9th of January, so that we can still enjoy New Year's if that's your plan, and you're not rushed. And normally by the 9th, people are starting to go back to work and wanting to, implement a bit of a healthier routine. So that's why I picked that date. So yeah, as the name says, this is the PCOS Reset Cleanse program. So it's specifically aimed at women with PCOS, although it would still be beneficial for women with hormonal issues or insulin resistance. Yeah. Okay, so the PCOS Reset Cleanse is $187. So that includes everything I mentioned before. So the cleanse guide, the meal plan, the recipes, the shopping list, daily support, challenges, private Facebook group, and this bonus recipe book. Or if you'd like, there's a VIP PCOS Reset Cleanse, which is $407, and that includes everything plus 1 initial consultation and 1 follow-up consultation. So this gives you an opportunity to be prescribed some practitioner-only products to further support your detoxification process. So they might be things like probiotics to help rebalance your gut microbiome, or dietary fibers, or B vitamins to help with your energy, or magnesium to help with sleep, or you might be looking at a greens powder with broccoli sprouts in it and other things to help support that liver detoxification. These supplements are obviously an additional cost, but you do need a consultation to be able to prescribe supplements. I can't prescribe anything over the counter. But wait, if you commit to the PCOS Reset Cleanse within the next 48 hours, you'll get it for $147. So that's $40 off, and the VIP for $367. So again, this program kicks off on the 9th of January and it's 2 weeks in duration. The 2 weeks does include a prep phase. So it does include 3 days of that 2 weeks is preparation for the actual cleanse. So the focus of this cleanse isn't 2 weeks, be done, forget about it. It's about implementing healthy lifestyle habits to then utilize throughout the year and beyond. So it's about making healthy changes and just one step to begin that and support and have the support whilst going through it. So that's the aim of the cleanse. So thank you. Thanks if you've stuck right through to the end. I really appreciate it. There'll be further emails with further information about the cleanse for you to sign up if you're interested. Again, the special is only for 48 hours. So if that is something that interests you, I encourage you to purchase it beforehand. Otherwise, it'll still be available up until the 9th of January. It'll just be that the cost goes up. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to respond to any of the automated emails that you've received, or send me a DM on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. So thank you.